Hi, Taurus. How are you guys? I hope you've been doing well. Single or nay, I hope you had a great Valentine's Day. Because regardless, you deserve to celebrate yourself first and foremost. So, but if you did it with someone else, that's fine too. Now, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It will not resonate with everybody. You know that old shindig. If you don't mind, like, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do. To keep up with readings, I do how many times am I going to do that in my life? I do readings at the beginning of the month and mid-month right now. I am starting to do personal growth readings every week. And also, a lot of messages for twin flames have been coming up. Your card has been coming up a lot in that shit. So, if any of y'all twin flames or something, might want to check it out. It's been weird. It's been so fucking weird. I never imagined myself doing that, ever. But here we are. Okay, so let's see what's going on mid-month. You could be dealing with a Cancer with this Chariot card right here. Or you may just, okay. Love in the Club, 10 of Cups. Oh boy. Well, there's a story here. Taurus. Okay, look. Emotional fulfillment. First of all, it comes from ourselves, but here we are. There could be a Cancer involved because that is the Cancer card. You may be contemplating going towards a relationship or something emotionally fulfilling. However, I see that with the Two of Wands reversed, you're placing some limitations on yourself. You're starting to second guess yourself. I think I'm getting that this is from a lack of self-trust. Not necessarily self-love, but, you know, trust of self. And we'll clarify that as we go along. And I know, okay, I know it's not easy, especially if you're the one that feels like you kind of have to throw it in this person's face. That's a message that I'm getting right now. You feel like it's like they're not seeing shit. Now, do recognize if you're doing shit, okay? To get the person's attention. Wow. So this person, you could be wanting to go forward, and you definitely, with the Devil card reversed, I'm seeing that you guys you have already faced certain shadows of yourself and certain fears. However, there is still this underlying gut feeling that this could go bad. And I think it's purely just a fear. We'll see. We've still got one more card to lay down here. And then if I got to clarify more, I absolutely will. But, you know, there's this 10 of Cups and you can see it. You can see it. It's like you can almost taste it. You know what I mean? And yeah, some of you could be going through a divorce, or maybe you have been divorced in the past. I am also getting the message that maybe your ideals of love are genuinely skewed. And not to say that that is your fault, because I think a lot of exterior influences can skew our perception of love and our perception of relationships. So kind of be gentle with yourself on that one, okay? Yeah, so the overall energy is a Two of Cups reversed. Now, the Two of Cups writes it up. This is union. This is beautiful. And it's upside down. So I think you're afraid of moving forward in something that has to do with romance or emotional fulfillment. I'm going to say romance because we have two romance cards here. The only one really missing is the Four of Wands and the Lover's card. So, and we do have a lot of cups here. Now, what I'm seeing here is that now the only card I'm seeing for major arcana is Taurus. Not Taurus, God, you're Taurus. Hi. Is Cancer. It doesn't have to be. But with the Chariot card here, this could be a person that really goes for what they want. They make a decision. They are very decisive. And notice how there's a crown on top of his head. There's two moons. And he's going for it. He's like, you know what? It's almost like a fool as well, like with the hood over their eyes. It's like, listen, as long as I'm going towards what I know my heart is telling me, then that's all that fucking matters. And I think that this is something you may admire about another person or a certain situation, because this can also apply to, you know, anything else that you feel would bring emotional fulfillment. But with the Devil card reverse, guys, I just want to say, like, congratulations. I wish I could shake your hand, because these darker parts of yourself, being stuck in the ego, I feel like you guys are fighting it. With the Four of Coins right here, which is holding on too tightly to the physical world, I feel like these fears right here, because this is your head space, this is your heart space, and this is what, you know, what you're doing in the external world, so to speak. And I think in your headspace right now, there's still a part of you that is holding way too tightly to your coin. Could have to do with money, could be about not taking a risk on a new business pursuit, a new job, something like that. But I really feel this is about another person. It's very general, so we're just gonna like try and like get all corners. But you're holding too tight to the physical realm, holding too tightly to the 3D, holding too tightly. And, you know, to be fair, you are a Taurus, your earth energy. But you guys are very intuitive, and you guys have big hearts and beautiful, beautiful souls. And I feel like in a way you really are blocking a blessing that, you know, no, you don't always have to be with another person. That doesn't make you feel fulfilled. But I also feel like it's very, very natural to want that kind of connection with somebody. It doesn't even have to be romantic. But with the 10 of Wands, probably overworking, you're not very content, and you're also with this in this deck. So you may feel like you're running the treadmill, like you're spinning your tires, so to speak. But when there's this love, when there's something there that, you know, this cup over here, you know, turning your nose up at it isn't going to change a damn thing. You're going to have to release all your defenses, because it's bringing imbalance to your life. And it's keeping you from manifesting things that you want in your life. So in your headspace, the headspace and the heart space both are really, really important. And I think in the headspace, you are on the right track. It's just this bottom card right here. The only thing kind of blocking you from manifesting a very beautiful life and being open to all the experiences that life has to offer is holding too tightly to what you already know, holding too tightly to what's happening in the 3D, okay? Now the heart space, the heart wants what it wants, baby. And here we are with the 10 of Cups. So whoever this is, you know, there's lots of cups here. So whoever this is, you might have gone through a heartbreak in the past. You know, it may be someone from your past, but there's this 5 of Cups. There could be regret. Either someone hurt you or you hurt another person, but there's regret. And kind of in this victim, well, I guess it could be victim mentality, but here's the thing. You got a cup in front of you and you're crying over all the spilt ones. I feel like if there is a new opportunity for love, there's something that has to do with turmoil and heartache that's holding you back. And this isn't just the 2 of Cups. This isn't just, you know, you know what I mean? Like it's the 10 of Cups. It's complete emotional fulfillment, whatever that may be. Mind and heart are at war. You could be dealing with a Libra, actually. Almost missed that one. Which, you know, Libra is also ruled by Venus, as you are. So, hey, what's up? Now, I'm seeing here that maybe you felt like there was injustice and a need to balance the scales. And of course, if you're a cross watcher, this can go vice versa. Maybe you want to make the wrongs right. Who knows? You could... I feel like there's 2 messages. There's some people who feel like they've been wrong or have done wrong and want to balance the scales. And then there's people who have seen people get hurt or have been hurt. And they're kind of using that justice right there and that blindfold to just kind of not acknowledge what the fuck is going on. Okay? because it is limiting you. What's taking place in the exterior world, no cup is being offered. No love is being offered. This new venture in a new direction that has to do with emotional fulfillment and love and even romance and stuff like that. You know, it's being blocked because of these limitations that you've placed on yourself. Purely, like I said, not to discredit you, because you have the devil card upside down. You have been working on shit. You have been letting go of certain things within the ego, but there's just this need to hold on to something in the 3D realm and pain from the past. And the thing that you're doing about it now, you're being blocked from it, and you're kind of you're just like, I just need a break. I just need to rest on it. I'm just kind of letting things be, kind of meditating on it right now, okay? And I think that's actually not a bad idea. Kind of flowing with it. We're going to clarify this just a little bit more with the Psychic Tarot here. But I know how scary it can be. Look at these. They're all heart chakra cards. 9 of Cups and Ace of Cups. So you might be wanting someone new and you're trying to work through your shit, you know, about it. Because you could be in denial or, you know, but we'll see. I mean, hey, what's up? What did we just get? You could be dealing with a Pisces here. Spiritual strength, heart chakra, waiting game, waiting. And sacrifice. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Fool. We have new beginnings. So this could be just an entirely new journey for you, and it's kind of like before the plunge, you feel that fear before you take that leap and you start to fly. So spiritual strength, you could be a very spiritual person, obviously. And here you are, you're watching tarot, what's up? But with the waiting game and the heart chakra, I think you're waiting for your heart to heal in some way. I mean, that's a very obvious answer, but I mean, literally, I think there's a part of you that understands with the Devil card reversed that there is a lot of work to do on yourself. With spiritual strength, I think you've learned a lot of lessons spiritually, maybe gone through a real transformation in that, and now you're recognizing certain aspects of yourself that are going to have to come into balance, especially within the heart, before you proceed on this new adventure. Now, if you're worried about finances and the material, you need to have some confidence in yourself, in the solar plexus, because this is still a part of the transformation. I think that through the dark, you're going to build a really firm foundation for yourself, and that this truth that you've come to will benefit you in the long haul. So don't doubt yourself, Taurus, and your capabilities. And with the Hangman here, this card is the Hangman. I think it genuinely matches up with the Four of Swords. Right now, you understand what you have to do, and you're taking a step back. You're kind of taking some time to really reflect on yourself and reflect on how you truly want to proceed. Yeah, so, I mean, I think that's awesome. I think that's probably the wisest decision anyone can make. And you guys are pretty wise, so. I don't see that there is true turmoil with somebody, but rather turmoil within your own mind and in your own heart. And now that you're becoming aware of that, you're trying to figure it out at this point. But don't stay in the Hangman state. There's a difference between meditating and sitting on it and, you know what I mean? Just working through some shit and then just avoiding shit. Okay? Good. Got 3 cards at the bottom of the deck. We have third eye chakra. So, yes, seeing things from a higher perspective, from a 5D perspective, really being able to see everything for, you know, all intent and purposes, what it means, how it helps with your personal growth, and why you had to go through what you went through. Why? What? Okay. Heart chakra. Spirit is definitely pointing this bitch out and saying, y'all need to be opening your heart chakra, because the rest of us here are having a hurting in our heart chakra. We don't know whose it is. And it's probably yours. Now, guys, I think this is emphasized because if you're wondering how do I even begin? What the fuck am I supposed to do? You start with the heart chakra. Do research. Figure out how you can open that bitch up. Figure out how all the pain that you went through can rip you open in the best way. Figure out the balance between your mind and your heart. And it seems like there's a little more, you need to be a little more attentive to the heart right now. Light at the end of the tunnel. So yes, this has been a transformative time. It has brought you spiritual strength. It has helped you grow in a spiritual way. Now, I always say, you know what? Don't wait for light at the end of the tunnel. I love this saying, light that bitch up yourself, because you are capable, and you will do that through working with emotions and past traumas and fears. You know, fears is a huge one. Crowd surfing. So when I see this card, I see a person who could possibly be going through a lot of people. No judgment. But you're searching for the light. You're searching for that star, so to speak. And you know, but the thing is that you know where a star is. It's kind of hard to miss. So there could be a certain somebody here that you absolutely know is really bright, who, you know, really shines light down on you and other people around you. But you could be just crowd surfing in the sense of, you know where it is, but you're so afraid and caught up in the dark that you'll probably just keep going through people until you're ready to look up. You know, another thing that I noticed in here is a lot of people who are asleep. You may be surrounded by people who don't understand your spiritual journey. They don't understand how you have been awakening as well. This may be you recognizing who or what this means for you. Could be a certain person that you're coming to the realization of, aha, this is who it is, and this is how I need to heal. Or it could just be that aha moment where everything clicks and you kind of understand why everything had to happen the way it happened. Okay, we're going to wrap this up with some messages from Spirit. Spirit, what encouraging messages do you have for our beautiful Tauruses today? Boundaries. What did I say? There may be friends and people who don't understand your journey. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? This could be possibly a twin flame, soulmate, whatever. But if you are one of those people that are like, ew, love, that's a trigger. That's a trigger. And you need to figure out what the fuck that means. Transformation. Aha. Things are changing on a cellular level. Deep healing. We already talked about that. And the final one is share your voice. Come out of the cave. Persecution. Expression. There may be something that you are afraid of coming out for. It's really intense and really serious. And I say that because we also have the have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious card. We've gotten this before. Realize life is a game. You create your reality. Sure. There are certain things you have to overcome. Sure. There are lessons that you came here to learn. But overall, you are creating this reality. And with that comes a heavy responsibility to own up for what you're creating. So I think the good thing to reflect on the rest of this month is, what are you creating for yourself? What are you blocking out of limitations you've placed on yourself? And what are you attaching to? Because you're in transformation stage, baby. It's time. It's your time. Okay, guys, so that's your reading. I love you so much. You know I do. If this resonated with you, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next month for your reading. Bye.